Hello and
Hi,
welcome to Mystical Awakenings. I'm Christina,
I'm Sandra Saradesi.
and today our guest is Jamie from New
Hi.
Jersey. Hello, welcome.
Hi. Thank you.
So what are we going to do today, hermana? I'm going to let you do the intro.
Oh, really? How nice. Well, we're going to turn on some magic for our dear Jamie. We have a very special edition, and I should say limited edition. And we are going to tune into her question and give her the highest version of what she's ready to receive today.
Beautiful. All right, Jamie. So have you prepared a little question for us today?
I do have a little big question for you. Little big, I love paradoxes, so I'm already prepared. Okay, so I've been on my own spiritual journey for quite some time. I've been really spending a lot of time uh, getting to know the divine feminine and being and just really expressing the feminine energy of being as opposed to doing. I'm noticing that my attention is moving towards my work manifesting somehow, but I don't have a vision of what it is. I've always been a teacher. It's in my nature. I have a degree in teaching. I feel like I'm going to be teaching something around this. I'm not sure what. So I'm wondering if you two have any insights into what I might be bringing people through my work. So did you say you're currently a teacher? Well, that's what my background is. I'm currently a student of life. Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. Well, can I say something, Emma?
Yeah, you go first. I'm going to shuffle cards.
Yes. Okay. So, Jamie, what you're telling me is absolutely resonating with me because I am also feeling that what I was doing is obsolete. I'm in the midst. Actually, if I could say an affirmation about me today, I would say I am fluid. I am in transition. So, what you are really doing at the moment, allowing yourself to receive, to listen to the whispers of your heart, that's exactly what I've been doing. And this is the feminine expressing, and the feminine is receptive, is, as you know, is in beingness, is passive, is works more from the allowing rather than the pushing and the forcing situations. I feel that you're still going to be a teacher. It's in teaching, but I feel that you were teaching before it was conditioned. It had lots of restrictions. So you may find yourself in an environment, I don't know, I see you do very well with children. Working with children, perhaps dance, movement, oh, I'm getting chills. It's like you will allow them, you will give them permission to be who their essence is instead of confining like every other teacher would confine them into what the shoulds and the to-dos and the duties. They will come to you to let go of that burden of what is expected of them. I'm not really sure if you will get involved in this is what I'm feeling, and then I'll let Christina add, but I see you. I don't know if you paint, like the first time you painting like the houses and stuff. I painted last night after not painting for many years. Okay, there you go. It's always good to have a confirmation because I see you painting and I hear music. So I am not sure if you're going to create your own curriculum or you're going to follow somebody's line, like there's Montessori, there's the Waldorf, there's so many new movements that are more well recognized than being on your own. But anything can happen, and possibilities are ending. But I see you moving towards the Lemurian lineage per se. Does that resonate with you? What I say?
It does very much. And it's funny, I have a friend who recently asked me to help her run a process art and movement class for children. So,
Well
how about
done.
that?
Muy bien. Well done. That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, because we are here to not to give you just the mystical side of it, but we're also giving you the practical tools. And sometimes it's good to hear from outside our heart.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. That was wonderful. Well, I had something interesting happening while you were giving her those insights. I was shuffling the cards. I have my cards. I call them Mystic Musing, and they're contemplation cards. So they've got some digital art and they've got a word on them to contemplate. Well, as I was shuffling and you were saying your question, asking your question, Jamie, a whole stack of them just flew out and flew onto the floor. So instead of it being one card, I was like, oh, wait a minute. This actually kind of looks like a reading. I'm not going to take a long time on it, but I'm going to tell you what the cards are. And I'll send them to you later. So if you want to maybe tune into them, but it's very interesting. So you might see the little story that'll unfold with this. Okay. So the first card was, or is, flower. It might be backwards. I'm not sure here. It's flowering cooperation.
Beautiful. I never seen this, and these are Christina's cards, and we always work with them as well as many other tools, but I have never seen these cards, so it is very appropriate to you, Jamie.
It totally is. Everything that's just kind of start flowering right now and, cooperating with all the different whatever resources or things that present themselves to you. The second card is expanded vision.
Awesome.
I mean, what more can I say about that in that sense? I know you get this because I know you have the ability to do this as well. And so in that way, you'll be able to see even more what Sandra was saying here is just to assist you to expand and see the bigger picture, The third card, and believe it or not, you have 6 cards. So the third card.
She can handle 6, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Well, they kind of tell the story, and the next card is Divinity Quest. And this is what you're really on right now. You really are, knowing you, working with you a little bit, even though we just just came to know each other recently. But this is totally what you are at. I feel this is your intention right now as you're on a divinity quest, to yourself and all that lies before you. So that's an amazing card. Now, this is a favorite card for me because it's been coming up, and even for Sandra the other day, we actually did a little.
Yeah.
Let's guess what it is. You know what it is. Boundless borders.
Yes.
Meaning you can go and do whatever it is that your heart desires. Trust in that and allow. Have no boundaries around you. Just allow whatever to do whatever you want, wherever you want to go.
The infinite possibilities.
Absolutely. I have chills as I'm saying this one. Like my body is just like goosey bumpy head to toe. Now, this one is interesting, and I think that it would fit even more with what Sandra said and what you are doing, and but to even take it even maybe further or deeper. And this card is non-cognitive artistry. So bringing into play the artistry that you do, which, and Sandra was very good because you actually, I'm going to say, you are a musician. You are a singer. And so now I didn't know that you painted, so that's wonderful. So you are an artist, but it's saying going even deeper into non-cognitive artistry and see where that takes you, whether through music or art or whatever that may be, even if it is, as Sandra was saying, working with the children and bringing non-cognitive artistry to them. And the 6th card, the final card, totally perfect, I think, is acknowledge sovereignty. The culmination, the potential.
These
Yeah.
are divinely chosen for me. These cards were divinely chosen.
Oh, I mean,
No doubt about it.
I have one or two cards, that might jump out, but a whole stack. And they actually went flying under the desk and onto the floor and they spread out. And so the way I picked them up was the way that I'm showing them to you. So,
Amazing.
I think
You
that.
know, I'm going to say something here, if I may. You, Christina, experienced like the unheard of, the unexperienced, the weirdest thing with your computer crashing was the sound. Something really went off with your computer. And when you were telling me, all I can think of was like a spacecraft and other galaxies, like other beings from another galaxy. And the more and more I'm here with the two of you sharing, I have the need to tell Jamie that all this, like the art and the painting, like our teacher, Eileen, who has studied with for many years, Christina, she did was the aquarium art, and there is music for each planet that, in a way, do an activation of the feminine. Perhaps I enjoy listening to the unknown planets. That's what it is, right, Han?
Yes, or the hidden. I think they're called the hidden planets.
The hidden planets.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's interesting you say that because last night I put on the Arcturian fairy music to go to sleep because I just I felt to reconnect with the Arcturian. So she may have a very strong connection with them. And what happened that you said when my computer crashed? Remember when we were in retreat with Almin and we went onto the Arcturian ship, you and me and another woman. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to say to Jamie that there is an MP3 for download at no cost on bellbuster.org. If you go to the right column, just go Arcturian Fairy Music MP3 and you can listen to it.
Great, thank you so much. It's awesome.
Because this is all about your artistic side, and you've been on point by working on the feminine pole and focusing on your feminine pole, because this is what is going to guide you into your next step, and this is where your next part of the journey will unfold. And I have to say, it's according to the infinite intent. I heard that. So you are walking in alignment with the infinite will.
Thank you for that confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you're talking, I'm really like what I'm hearing is just surrender, trust, and just and even the card, the non-cognitive artistry really speaks to me because I feel like it's challenge in living in these times, in the current paradigm, is that everyone tells you, it has to look a certain way, you have to do these certain steps, and that's all here. But the work that I do that moves me, that feels like it's aligned with infinite intent, there's no thinking before it. It's really just those moments when I can slow down and just allow what wants to come through to come through. And that's how I'm a songwriter. I've written over 700 songs. I mean, it's the work that I've always done. Not thinking of it of work, but that's my work.
It's your passion.
It's my passion. It's my purpose in many ways. Mm-hmm. And then I have to get out of my head and start saying, well, but if masses aren't hearing it, what's the point? But the point isn't my work. It's not my work for everyone. It's my work for me. And I think that's
because perhaps it doesn't mean that you just have to stop writing the songs, but how you're going to live in a 3D world would be with the children, like shifting a little bit your direction and still doing the artwork and doing the dance and perhaps the dance could come from you singing live.
Right. I'm open right now, I really am open to whatever I'm called to.
So I pulled a rune for you, and these are from the Serial Mean, and this is from the Sacred Butterfly, the field of healing, which is the angelic field. And we have rune number 7, Angel Gabi, Brit Klavi, Transfiguration. I knew this was gonna, it was a super confirmation that as I'm saying transfiguration, it went like a little earthquake on the screen.
I know, I saw her. She jumped.
It's really interesting. I knew this is gonna be like pushing you into the level that you need to go after transfiguration. But anyway, the rune speaks of when enough insights are gained. Let me see here. Life must transfigure to the next level. During transfiguration, the old coping mechanisms will no longer serve and should be relinquished with grace. Expect life to be different.
Yeah. Yeah, I know this is a major time for you, and having worked a little bit with you, Jamie's going through a lot right now, but I think it's so special, and you just have to trust in that and allow it to come forth, because you're just bringing through, who you are, the goddess, the magnificent being that you are, and again, the earth, it's your playground, and so just create and enjoy, and allow all that's taking place. There's no rush. It's a beautiful time right now, really, for you. I have, my whole body feels so tingly, because it's joyful, but it totally feels that everything that sort of just came through right now was, totally perfect and special. And I just want to give gratitude to you, and for Sandra as well, here together. Just what we created right now is very special and beautiful. So I want to thank you very much, Jamie, for being here.
Thank you both so much as well.
Thank you. So just a last little recommendation. I'm hearing almost like the voice of the infinite, if I may say. Pay attention to the signs, so you can connect all the dots. It's showing you, like your friend asking to help with the classroom. There's absolutely no accident. And I invite you to revisit that experience and feel it and live it and enter into praise, love, and gratitude, because it's preparing you to get ready to your next step. So pay attention to the signs. You're never alone. You are surrounded by angels. Actually, I got chills as I said that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Amy. It's been a beautiful, magnificent pleasure beyond words to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you. And we say thank you to everyone for also tuning in. And if you have a question, then please send us a question. We'll be happy to do an intuitive mini reading for you. Thank you. And we wish you much love and blessings. And please subscribe to Mystical Awakenings. Thank you.